guys, it's Abbie from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my bi-weekly makeup basket. Ooh! If you like makeup and looking through other people's collections, then just keep watching. Here we go. All right, y'all, we have the first makeup basket of 2023. Oh, what? Here's the plan as we roll into the new year for our weekly makeup basket, or just bi-weekly, as you might have heard me say. The plan is to post it every 2 weeks. We'll try it, we'll assess it from there, but that feels like a good length of time. I'm also back in my beauty room doing my makeup, which is also really exciting. I feel like moving the IKEA 5 drawer back in here during Vlogmas really got me excited to play with makeup. And as you can see, I've already rearranged makeup from that video I posted last week of us going through my highlighters and bronzers. So we're in it and we're thriving. Okay, let me take a breath. This year's makeup basket is going to be minimalist makeup basket. That's probably what I'm going to call it, minimalist makeup basket, because I am still really focused on panning a lot of items in my collection. I'll have project pan videos coming up soon, but my goal is to still pan a lot of my collection to get down to where I only have one foundation, one concealer, just a handful of powders. And I'm okay having like a larger eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, highlight collection. There are categories of my makeup that I just want to be smaller, and then there's other categories like highlight in front of you that I just love and it's exciting. And not that I necessarily have a goal to go out and purchase, but I think it's just fun and I'm okay with it. So I say minimalist makeup basket. I obviously don't have a minimalist collection, but because we're not going to pick from every category every video, so I'm going to have the same primer, foundation, concealer, setting spray, and setting powders. Those will be kind of a rolling project pan type situation, but we will go ahead and pull out some highlights, blushes, and bronzers, and lipsticks, and highlighters, though I didn't say that. So I'm not pulling from every category because I'm in this like special place where I'm still very focused on project panning, but I also recognize if you pan too much, you neglect a lot of your makeup collection. So I'm just gonna pull the powder products. We'll pan the other half, so half is just fun, we're going wild, the other half are project pan items. The products that we picked in our last makeup basket in Vlogmas, it was the holiday palette video. I will be putting those products back into my collection as we pick, and I will just talk a little bit more about my experience with them as we go. So we're going to start just, I guess, the top of the Alex 5 and work down. So the top is highlighters. And my goal is to pick 2 from each of these categories. So 2 highlighters is the goal, whether that is a single and a palette, or maybe that looks like 2 singles. That part's just up to having fun. Alright, what I pulled last time was this from Becca. This is Becca Highlight in Pearl, and it looks like this. I love it. I actually haven't worn much makeup in the last week or around the holidays because I wasn't working. I took the week off from work. Where am I going to put it? I haven't been wearing it, but I did get a couple uses out of it, and that I think is nice. Also, I pulled Color Rain Selfie. This is a really nice highlighter as well. I enjoyed using it. But we will put that back. If you guys watched my last video, it was my highlighter collection. I opened up every highlighter and talked about it. And I also showed you guys how I just basically buy the same one over and over. So there's that. So let's pick out 2 highlighters. And I think I want to do kind of our old school way where you go through one at a time. And make our way through, because it's been a long time since I've used some of these products. So why don't we just do this? We'll grab one of the minis, and then we'll just grab the one right behind it. Actually, we had Double Gleam recently, so let me just move it. And we had this one, so let's just kind of shift these around since we've used these kind of recently. Okay, so let's pull these. First up, we have one of the minis from Becca. This one is called Opal, and this is like one of those like duo shift colors. Oh my gosh. What? Why did it just break? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see about that. But it has a little bit of a shift to it, so we'll use that. And the goal is to not necessarily declutter by going through them like this, but just to kind of see, like, am I still vibing with it? If yes, we'll keep it. If no, maybe it's a good time to move on to someone else. Pixie, this is the Delicate Dew. This one's so nice, especially this side. This side's a little bit dark for me, but I can make them work. Oh my gosh, you see it? So freaking pretty. So these are going to be the ones that I use for highlighties for the next 2 weeks. So let's move down to the next drawer. Okay, I haven't touched the blush drawer in terms of organizing since our last video. I really like it like this. But this is what I have been using. This is the Tarte Blush Bazaar. I love it, and it's so funny because I've had this since it came out. So what was that, like 2016, 2017, somewhere in there, maybe even 2018. I honestly don't even know. But when I first started with it, this was like the only color I would use. You can see because most of the colors worn away in this highlight. Like that was basically it. I guess you can't really see on camera, but now I feel really comfortable dipping in all of these colors, and so I really do have a lot of fun and get a lot of use out of different ones when I pull it. So we'll go ahead and put that back. We are also going to pull 2 at a time, and let's just start with this bin. Again, I'll just start kind of using them all and rotating and seeing how we feel. So we'll grab these 2 up to start. First we have this Flower Beauty. This one is in Sweet Pea. Just kind of a natural pink color. Blushes don't ever swatch that well, but just your typical pink. And then this one is a little bit brighter of a pink. It's Essence Mosaic Blush. And this one is in 40, the Berry Connection. Oh, look at that. You see it's like darker, it's lighter, there's some shimmers in it. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to use kind of a brighter pink, especially, you know, right now it's cold out, and that whole trend of like cold girl makeup's going around. I'm like, where I live, just step outside for a couple of minutes, especially last week when everyone was having that winter storm. But it'll be fun to just kind of pull like some different products that are kind of trending, but different than what I typically will use. So I think that's honestly going to be all for the blush drawer. Okay, we're getting to the categories that I am trying to use up and not really like purchase much. So you see I have my foundations, my primers here. Ideally I would get down to 1 foundation and 1 primer because I'm going to pan them. So I currently am still using the primer that we picked last time, which is this Wet n Wild Serum Primer. As you can see, there's not very much left in it, but I'm sure it will still take like a month or so to use it, but that's going to be the primer that we use. And then the foundation is still the same. We've been using the Yinsa, the BC foundation. I really like this one, and my color is in light neutral. And you can see we've used a good bit, but again, products always take longer than you think to use them. For concealer, we are still panning one, which is this one. This is the e.l.f. Hydro Camo. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and mine is in Light Peach. I'm scraping the sides now. Yeah, I'm really in it with this one. I'm in it. I'm committed. Things are going well. But those are going to be my base products. And then to set them, I am still using the 2 powders that I pulled last time. So we have CoverGirl. This is the Clean Fresh. Mine is in 120 Fair, which you can see the rings of the pan, but I'm not really making pan quite yet. but we'll keep working on it. And then this is the Too Faced Ethereal Powder, the Born This Way, and you can see I have used a good bit, but I still probably have quite a bit of a journey ahead of me on this one. And then the final thing from here is setting spray. I can't remember if we pulled these together or if I had finished one and pulled it off camera, but we are using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh setting spray. This is a setting mist, and it's pretty good. I've enjoyed using it. Bought it a year or so ago, and I've been dying to use it, so it's exciting to actually be using it. And once I use this one up, guys, I only have one more down here, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the Ultra Glow, and this has less in it, so like in terms of panning, it would make sense to use this one next, but I was just too excited to use the ColourPop one, so that's what we're doing. I did go ahead and purchase another eyeliner pencil. I really like these ones from L'Oreal. They are the Brow Stylist Definer, and I got mine in taupe. I haven't tried taupe from this line, but let me grab my current eyeliner. It's almost out, and I didn't want to run out of it. It's the same-ish thing. It's from the L'Oreal line, but this one is thicker, and it's in blonde. But as you can see, that's all that's left. So I'm like, okay, I better have a backup on hand because I'm going to run out of this at any moment. I do have another one in here from Billion Dollar Brows that has quite a bit of product in it. And it's also in the color taupe, but it's like way too dark for me. So I can't rely on this one alone. But I do like pairing it with a brow pencil that's like more my color, especially to use like on the ends of my brows. It just helps them look more defined. So that's what we're doing for brows. And then I still have the e.l.f. This is the, I always forget what it's called. Oh, the Brow Wow, again in taupe. And I think this one's probably near the end of its life as well, but we'll keep riding along with her. On my non-makeup days, I'll use the e.l.f. Brow Lift just to give my brows a little bit more definition. But that's everything that I have currently for brow products. I do have quite a bit of brow products down here, like brow gels and all of that kind of thing. But I just feel like we don't need to purchase anymore unless we are almost running out of it. So we don't need any of the concealers or the setting sprays. We don't need any of the powders. But I thought we would grab one of these single eyeshadows. Alright, zoomed in so you can see a little bit better. I haven't used this Tarte one in a while. This is one of their chrome paints, and this one's in Top Yacht. This one is so pretty. It's been in my collection for quite a while. It's like a pressed pigment, but this would be a great one and done shadow. I mean, come on. And then kind of blend it into the crease a little bit. So yeah, let's pull that. I just realized we didn't put this back in my highlighter drawer. I pulled this last week, Natasha Denona Super Glow. This particular one is in, can't really see, oh, Fair. And it looks like this on the inside. It's so pretty, and again, it's the color that I have thousands of, so we love it. Okay, this is my bronzer and face palette. I did end up adding a third one of these. I talked about that in last week's video, and I didn't purchase another one. I just took one out of the highlighter drawer, but I like that it gives me more space to play and to navigate with my bronzers. Yeah, I don't know. I just like the way it looks. It's like really exciting to open it up and play with it. So I am in the process of panning a bronzer, but it's almost done. So I think we can go ahead and pan or pull another one. But we have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. And I mean, I think, what is this, like one more use maybe? That's super exciting. So we will keep that. But let's pull another product, and do we want to go in order with this one too? Yeah, but let's kind of rearrange because I've used this e.l.f. one semi-recently. So let's go with this. This is the Milani, and it is the Silky Matte, and this one is in the color 02. I don't necessarily plan on panning another bronzer this time, so I probably will just kind of rotate through these for a while. But my mind could change on that. But right now I just want to kind of dive back in to my bronzer since I've spent so much time panning this other one. And then we've had this face palette in here for a long time. This is the Hourglass. This is the older one that is in Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. And as you can see, I have lots of dips. I've been really using it a lot over the last few months. But if you guys watched my haul, the last video of Vlogmas, you know exactly what I'm going to pull. We'll add you in with your little family. But we are going to pull this Hourglass. This is the elephant one that came out for holiday. I'm curious to see if they'll go on sale now. Like, I'm keeping an eye out. But this is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked in Elephant. This is not their most lightest one, the butterfly one is, but these colors kind of spoke more to me, so I'm excited. I haven't even used it yet, so I'm really excited to use it and give it some love. I think that's all that we will pull from the store, so I think the next step is to go down to eyeshadows. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, I'm not really in the mindset to go through my eyeshadows one at a time like we're doing bronzer, blush, and highlight. So we're not. But these are the palettes that I had pulled last time. They were ones that are a mix of holiday and remind me of holiday. So maybe not technically holiday. Like this Too Faced gold bar or chocolate gold. This one's so pretty. I mean, it's year round, but it definitely is a beautiful color to choose for the holiday because it has such bright, bold colors. So I got quite a bit of use out of here. Not as much as I wanted to, but we'll still put it back. And then the other one is also from Too Faced. This is the Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. And it looks like this on the inside. I think I reached for this one a little bit more than the other one, but they're both great palettes and I enjoyed using them. But again, if you watched my haul, you know what I want to grab. Let me get these back here. Oh, wait, here's Too Faced. I like the longer ones to the side because they're touching the back and I can still see what they are, which is perfect. But this is the one that we're going to grab. Again, I hauled it in the last video of Vlogmas. This is the Tarte Maneater palette. I just love the packaging. And honestly, the colors are not unique to my collection, but it's absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I have used it once or twice, but I'm excited to dive into it a little bit more. So that will be the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pull one of them. Okay, we're looking a little crazy up here. I had taken makeup to see family over the holidays, so I still have like some brushes in here that I need to clean. Oh, my eyeliner pencil from Tarte. Need to take that out. I moved some wipes over here, so I need to take care of those. But like I said, I have moved back in here for doing my makeup. Let me just move you guys up a little bit. So let's just kind of put these products together. I don't think this Maneater is going to fit in here in this little organizer. I need to clean it, but I'm not doing it right now. I'll just be honest with you. So this setting spray, I do like to sit to the side. And this primer, I will sit to the side over here. Yeah, okay. And then let's just kind of put this together. And this one, I like to do concealer, my lip balm. So I'm still using same ones I've used for a while. So this is Seraphine Fruit Lip Mask. I still have the Milani Fruit Fetish. Trying to use those up. Actually, let me go ahead and put my, no, I was going to say let me put my lipsticks in here, but I like organizing it where, like, once I pull this, I'm done. I can put it away and then grab the next. So next we set everything, so we'll put our powders in here, bronzers, blushes, highlights, all of that will fit in here. And since this Becca one kind of broke, I'm just going to set it to the side. And then that will be everything in there. And then in this top one, I like to do the rest. So face palettes, my foundation, my brow products. I'm using the Maybelline Falsy Lash Mascara. I really like this. These little post-its are ideas for YouTube. So we'll go ahead and just put them away. Brow Wow, my single eyeshadow. And then we have a couple lipsticks that we're going to leave in here. Two from Too Faced Melted Matte. We have Queen Bee. We have this holiday one, which is Cinnamon Bun. We have this red one, Rosewood, which I think is really pretty for this time of year. So I want to keep that out. And these are really moisturizing. These Too Faced ones, when it's winter and my lips are really dry, I can only wear them like once a week. But so these are nice to mix in. This is Becca Petal. It's so pretty. It's like this really pretty mauve color. So that's it. I love it. So again, minimalist makeup basket. It's not minimalist in the sense that I have a small collection, but it's minimalist in the sense that half of the basket is going to be focused on items that I'm panning, and then the other half will just be me rotating through my makeup. I plan to have another year like last year where I don't buy a lot of makeup. I'm not doing an intentional low buy or no buy. I'm just kind of not focusing on buying makeup, especially all these brands are announcing their increased prices. It's just hard to really justify a lot of spending on makeup with all this inflation. But with that said, I'm not going to hold myself back. I just stopped filming because Lily started drinking water. She's my dog. And her water bowl is like right next to this room. And I totally forgot what I was talking about. I think I was talking about not buying makeup. You know, I'm not intentionally not buying makeup, but I also don't need it. And it's just so fun using products in my collection. But if something comes out that I want, of course, I'll get it. But otherwise, I really enjoyed last year using up so many products. I am going to do a products I used up in 2022 video because the bin is a lot fuller than the last time you saw it. We've been doing some stuff over here. But anyways, guys, y'all, look, I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm excited for another year of videos with you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!